It's Thursday of Eagles Week. The New England Patriots continue their preparations for their upcoming game against the Philadelphia Eagles in Philadelphia. I'm Sierra Goodwill here with Evan Lazar, and there's no denying that Doug Peterson and the Eagles are a very aggressive team. They like to go for it a lot, fourth down, 2-point conversion. He's not a scaredy cat in these in-game
got some
type.
cojones.
Yes, in these in-game situations.
Yeah.
Do you think that the Eagles are the most aggressive team that the Patriots have faced all season long?
So the Eagles have gone for it on fourth down 17 times already this year. The New York Giants have actually gone for it more. The Eagles are second most in the NFL. The Giants have gone for it 19 times. But I think a lot of the reason why the Giants have gone for it 19 times is because they're down 3 touchdowns in games. Situation neutral, Philadelphia is probably the most aggressive team in the league. But the interesting part of it is, Sierra, is that they're 6 of 17. So they're only converting 35% of the time when they go for it on fourth down. So even though they are an aggressive team, this season in particular, the schemes that Doug Peterson worked up in the Super Bowl a few years ago and worked up in that entire playoff run for them to be successful on fourth down haven't exactly been that successful this season. So the difference really is for the Patriots, though, is that third down is now really second down in a lot of ways, especially when you cross over the 50-yard line. Because if the Eagles are on the other side of the 50 and the opponent's territory, they're going to go for it on fourth down. They're not going to kick field goals. So the difference is that if it's 3rd and 8 and you let them gain 5-6 yards on 3rd and 8, usually that's a win for the defense. If you're going to set up 4th and 2 for Doug Peterson, he's just going to go for it. So it's really not, when you're into those 3rd and mediums, 3rd and long situations, you kind of have to limit all the yards and force them in their hand into kicking field goals and punting.
And on the converse, Bill Belichick has been pretty conservative with his in-game situation calls, kicking field goals when maybe he should be going for it on fourth down. So very different approaches. How do the Patriots kind of prepare for a team that does approach the game in a very, very different way than they do?
So on the opposite end of the spectrum on the fourth down is the Patriots. They've only gone for it on fourth down 6 times, which is the 3rd fewest in the NFL. So we've got the 2nd most and the 3rd fewest going up in this matchup. The Patriots are 3 for 6 on fourth down, so a better conversion rate, right, but very few fourth down go-for-its. And Belichick is killing the analytics community this year, right? Usually Bill is pretty ahead of the curve when it comes to math and these types of things. This season he has made several decisions that the analytics experts say are bad ones, like the field goal before the half against Baltimore was graded as the worst fourth down decision in the NFL so far this season already, because he kicked that field goal instead of going for a touchdown there on the 2-yard line. So Belichick has, I think, relied heavily on this defense. I think that he looks at it more of game flow and also which side of the ball does he feel more confident in. If it's 4th and 2 and this is 2011 or 2007 or something like that, or maybe a few years ago with Gronk and Edelman out there, I think it's a different approach for Bill Belichick. Now that the defense is the strength of the team, he's kicking field goals and he's punting in a lot of situations where the analytics would say not to do that, and he's relying on his defense to shut guys out. In Baltimore it didn't work, obviously, but for the most part this season, I mean, they're 8-1, so it's worked.
This Patriots Press Pass is brought to you by CBS Sports HQ, the brand new streaming sports news network. No logins or signups required. Just download the CBS Sports app and watch CBS Sports HQ today. For all the rest of our Patriots content, heading up to that Patriots vs. Eagles game, head to our website at clnsmedia.com and subscribe to our YouTube channel at CLNS Media.